Doc, what up, my nigga? Yanks. This what it is, man.
Zone. DMX. Rough Riders. Come on. Here we go.
Tone it down a bit.
Yeah.
Top dog, bite them all, yeah, I'm burning it up. DPGC, you should be turning it up. CPT, LBC, yeah, we hooking back up. And when they bang this in the club, baby, you got to get up. Cuz homies, thug homies, yeah, they giving it up. Low life, yo life, boy, we living it up. Taking chances while we dancing in the party for show. Slip my girl a 44 when she crept in the back door. Chickens looking at me strange, but you know I don't care. Step up in this mother, just a swank in my hair. Trick, quit talking, crip walk if you down with the set. Take a bullet with some grip and take the smoke on this jam. Out of town, put it down for the father of rap. And if you happen to get cracked, trick, shut your trap. Come back, get back, that's the part of success. If you believe in the S, you'll be relieving your stress.
Do your thing, man, fuck what they looking at. Do your thing, man, fuck what they looking at.
It's the one and only D.R.E. Dr. Dre, Lil Buff.
Mirror, mirror, on the wall, who is the flyest one of all?
Come back, get back, that's the part of success. If you believe in the S, you'll be relieving your
Lord,
stress.
give me a sign. I really need to talk to you, Lord. Since the last time we talked, the walk has been hard. Now I know you haven't left me, but I feel like I'm alone. I'm a big boy now, but I'm still not grown. And I'm still going through it. Pain and the hurt. Soaking up trouble like rain in the dirt. And I know only I can stop the rain with just a mention of my Savior's name. In the name of Jesus. Devil, I rebuke you for what I go through and trying to make me do what I used to. But all that stops right here. As long as the Lord's in my life, I will have no fear. I will know no pain from the light to the dark. I will show no shame, spit it right from the heart. Cause it's right from the start. You held me down and ain't nothing they can tell me now. Lord, give me a sign.
Do your thing, man, fuck what they looking at. Do your thing, man, fuck what they looking at.
It's the one and only D.R.E. Dr. Dre, Lil Buff.
Mirror, mirror, on the wall, who is the flyest one of all?
Come back, get back, that's the part of success. If you believe in the S, you'll be relieving your stress.
When they see me coming at them, heels and hips, they wanna grab them, lips and eyes staring at them, mesmerized. Gotta have it, want it, I become a habit, need it, always want you had it. Ever lucky enough to grab it, guaranteed becoming an addict. Yeah, the type of chick that like them big trips, big jets, mega yachts, yeah, big ships. Wanna get all my affection, here's a big tip. I need to see that you a ball shit. No, they can never catch her. Me, I'm the chick that keep them under pressure. And every nigga smell her, want sex her. They say they want protect her, but really they just want kiss and caress her. Now sit your ass down, cause class is now in session. They like, man, I ain't playing with you people. You know my style already. Swampy and she thinks she lethal. I ain't even got no patience for your bullshit. I can see through. I get bored real easy. Sorry, I must leave. You got 'em singing like.
Do your thing, man, fuck what they looking at. Do your thing, man, fuck what they looking at.
It's the one and only D.R.E. Dr. Dre, Lil Buff.
Mirror, mirror, on the wall, who is the flyest one of all?
Come back, get back, that's the part of success. If you believe in the S, you'll be relieving your stress.
What up, everybody? Yeah, man. Welcome to this another episode of your Degen Forest Bitcoin technical analysis. As you come in, please make sure that you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button, hit all the buttons, because we're coming live to you from Facebook, from Twitter, from the Twitter timeline, from two separate accounts on the timeline, actually. We're also coming live on YouTube, kick.com, and our latest edition, LinkedIn. So no matter how you are receiving this message, welcome to the space that aims to entertain you, motivate you, and educate you every single morning in just 10 to 15 minutes. As you come in, please make sure that you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, the bell button, all the buttons. That's how you tell people that this is the content that will tell them how the Bitcoin is doing, this is the analysis that will show you the roadmap, that will show you the way, so that you don't have uncertainty, so that you don't have any doubt, and you will know exactly when to buy and when to sell all your bags. So welcome to the space. What a crazy week so far. What a crazy week so far. We have seen the market going bananas due to a coordinated attack on the crypto industry. U.S. regulator Gary Gensler has gone rogue. We have an important U.S. regulator. What? Yes, Gary Gensler, guys. He have gone rogue, and now he is just deploying coordinated attacks across the whole crypto industry, causing fear, causing uncertainty in the market. But you fear not, my friend, because you are in the right place. You are at the Degen Forest Bitcoin Technical Analysis, where we show you the compass, the Bitcoin compass that can tell you exactly where we are and where we're going, and your heart should not be troubled by this temporary storm that we are going through. Just like many others we have gone in the past, this storm is just temporary. Yes, like every other storm in the past, this is temporary pain, so you fear not. We're gonna show you right here exactly what's going on. We're gonna zoom in into the chart. We're gonna show you this move. What do we think about this move, and how is that everything will or should play out in the future? So welcome to the stream. Thank you for showing up. Big shout out to all my reply guys, all your engagement, all your tweets, all your comments. Nothing goes to waste, because after the next Bitcoin halving, yes, you say what? Yes, after we cross this green line. So you see the green line, it's right there, it's in the chart, you can see it in the compass. So we are right here. So once we cross this green line, brace yourself, because there is an airdrop coming into the forest. And all your likes, all your tweets, all your retweets, all the engagement, all your reaction on pages. If you are on the live stream, you start going like that and you start getting hearts. I want to see a rainbow of hearts. If you are in the live stream, you start going like this, because everything counts towards the Bitcoin the post-Bitcoin halving airdrop, and you don't want to miss out on that. That's a promise I can give you. You do not want to miss out. So it doesn't cost you anything to like. It doesn't cost you anything to retweet. It doesn't cost you anything to comment, but the gains could be unmeasurably rewarding. So make sure that you exchange things that doesn't cost you anything for things that may possibly, maybe, right? May possibly have some sort of value in some way, shape, or form in the future. Okay, you gotta be careful with these regulators. I gotta be honest with you, man. You gotta watch out. You gotta be careful how you say things, right? Because now with the regulators like Gary Gensler going rogue, we are not having a nice time in the U.S. market. That's for sure. We cannot deny it. We're gonna be covering and talking about that here at the show. This is going to be a short one. This is going to be an easy one. Why? Because we have been speaking about this. We have been talking about this. We have been updating you about this. And we're going to show you the chart. We're going to zoom in. We're going to see where we at and where we're going. And then we're going to head out, because I have a lot of meetings planned for the day. As you guys know, yesterday, for the last 2 days, I was doing a personal, short, quick road trip, down and back. So I was not able to come online on Monday. I was not able to come online on the show on Tuesday. But we are back here today, baby, full steam. We are doing the Web3 morning show. We just did that a couple minutes ago. We're doing the Bitcoin technical analysis. This show happens every Wednesday, rolling every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Directly to you, so that we can show the compass, we can look at the markets, we can see what's truly happening, and we can have a certainty on an uncertain terrain. So welcome to the show. Thank you for all your support, and let's get into the meats and potatoes, because that's all you wanna see. It's very important to note that you guys should, every Wednesday we do these shows, and if you go to YouTube, it's usually easier to find them and sort them by dates. If you're in Twitter, you can also find them a little bit more tricky due to how the timeline works, and if you're in other platforms, you know how to find the content there. But It's important that you guys watch this Bitcoin technical analysis every week because I am updating the compass. I'm updating the roadmap. I'm just giving you updates. But I think that we can all agree that it will not be fair for me, to having to explain the whole thing on every show for the newcomers, for the new people joining us today. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the Degen Forest. If you want to learn about everything we're doing here, if you want to learn about everything we are revolutionizing on here at the forest, check the links in the bio because we have a ton of information. If you want to learn, if you're just new, you're just finding out about us, and you want to learn about everything we're doing, check the links in the bio because everything is beautifully organized for you to do proper research about our project, our community, and our mission and vision here in the space. But I think that we can all agree that it will not be fair for me to have, if I have to give you every single explanation in every show, we're going to be wasting hours. So if you go back to YouTube and you go back 2 shows ago, you will see me, I did a full show in which I explain every line, every bubble, every zone. How is that we came to that conclusion, what the cycles mean, what this 5.3 formula is, why we have a target of $80,000, why does all of this means, and why is even Elon Musk over a rocket over there? As you know, the Bitcoin Compass is brought to you by our good old friend Elon Musk and SpaceX rockets, because nobody can send rockets to the moon like SpaceX. Thank you for your support in the crypto industry by pumping the coins that we love and adore, Elon. And this compass is in your honor. But now, with all of that out of the way, I tell you that because, you need to see what's going on and you need to understand the compass so that when I update the compass, you are not lost. So I will highly advise that you go back couple shows. If you're new to the channel, check all of that out and then come in and check this out. But let's get into what's going on in the market today, because right now today the market is waking up. I see bullish sentiment. We just scored 4 major wins against the SEC, wins that we just reported in the Web3 morning show. So if you don't know anything about the Web3 morning motivation show, comes out every day, every single day at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we report in the latest news. Today we were happy to report in the latest developments in several cases that are ongoing in between the SEC and several crypto industry projects. So we managed to score literally 4, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 separate wins against the SEC in just the last 24 hours, guys. So the Hitman documents came out showing the fluffy, the vision of, how the SEC knew about all of this and how they knew they were going to cause greatest confusion. A judge also ordered that the SEC cannot do to Binance what they wanted to do, and ordered that the assets will not be frozen. We also have Coinbase getting clarity on much needed questions, and now they're asking the judge to do a 30-day window for the SEC to answer, not a 120-day like they're asking for. And last but not least, we also have judges doing different claims. We can already see the judges across different cases, and they're kind of all aligning in unison against the SEC's position, saying that there are several inconsistencies, that there is no regulatory clarity, and that a strategy of regulating by enforcement is not the right approach. So we're happy on that, and we just hope that this storm will be temporary. I'll be very happy to see. I'm very happy to see that while it is affecting the markets, it's not affecting the markets in like other black swan events. So let's see what I'm talking about. So let's get right into the meats and potatoes and look at the chart, because this is all we need to look at today, okay? So pay attention here. We're gonna zoom in. We are in the weekly chart, so every candle you see here in this chart is a week. The compass goes all the way back to 2009, because that's when Satoshi Nakamoto released our beautiful decentralized ledger technology known as the blockchain, with the first proof of concept coin called Bitcoin, which you are looking the chart of right now. And in this chart, you have all the information we need to know where Bitcoin is coming from and where is Bitcoin heading next. Without looking at the news, without even knowing everything else, by just looking at the chart and doing good old technical analysis, we can see what Bitcoin is doing and what is likely to do next. So being in the weekly chart, we're gonna zoom into this last week and the current week that we are on. So this is the move that we have deemed the crawl out of the grave move. This is Bitcoin hitting a bottom on December 2022, when yours truly was literally buying the bottom, because that's what I do on this channel. We buy buttons and we sell tops, and we have the balls of steel to tell you exactly when you should be buying. But not only that, we also tell you when you should be selling, because we have a roadmap and we can see where things are going and we can measure the cycles. We have done it several times, and this time will not be the exception. These cycles and these measurements is what have allowed me to literally buy the bottom in multiple occasions, and I have already sold the top in multiple occasions. I don't say that to brag, I just say that as a matter of fact. Okay, so this is the crawl out of the bottom move. Crawl out of the grave. This is the bottom. If you think that Bitcoin will come below this level again, sit comfortably, baby. Ain't gonna happen. But, go ahead and knock yourself out. What you have here is the 200 week moving average. This is a 200 week moving average. One, if not the most important moving average in the whole crypto industry, and we have the map to tell us why. Okay, and we can see why this red line usually signals a button, and I have spoken about that in several occasions, and we will continue to speak in the future shows. We're gonna revisit one thing by one in future shows, but today is about today's move. Today is about the move of the move, the crawl out of the grave move. So remember, every candle is 1 week. So we have wave 1, wave 2, doing a Elliott wave, a 5-wave impulse analysis, and ABC retracements. We can chart a path or a pattern that tells us or gives us an idea of what Bitcoin may be doing next. That combined with Fibonacci trend extensions, we can actually measure even the size of the move, but that is not in the scope for this video right now. All right, so what are we looking at? So we got last week, and if you were here in last week's shows, I was telling you guys that we must hodl this red line. We must hodl this red line, and I was telling you we must hold this. And if you remember, the candle had already wicked all the way down. That's why I have not moved. If you remember, I have not moved my wave 4. My wave 4 continued to be there where the wick. Let me actually do something here because I want to make sure that you guys can see properly. I'm gonna remove the 5.3 formula zone just so that we can have a better view of the move that we have in front of us. So I was telling you guys that I gotta zoom in more because I want you guys to see the wick. So where is the wick? The wick is actually right there. So that's where the end of the wick of the candle ends, right there. So you see it? You see it right there? In red, it's right there at the $25,347 level. So right there. So that's the end. That's where we came last week. We did the analysis. The body of this candle was all the way here, if you remember, well above the line, if you remember, holding this bottom strong, if you remember. That's why you guys gotta keep and watch every show, because every show build upon the next one, right? So you cannot miss out on this technical analysis. So the candle, the body of the candle was here, and I was telling you guys, we must close the candle above. We do not want to lose this zone. We should not close the candle below the line, because that will signal weakness. That will signal further downside. That will signal, a bearish momentum that we do not want. We do not want it. We just don't want that to happen. But today is a new day. Today is a new dawn, and whether we like it or not, the reality of the market is that we came down throughout the week, and when Sunday, and when the sunset came on Sunday, and the sunrise came on Monday, and we open a new candle, right? This is the new week candle that now we are on Wednesday of this candle, and we have to wait until Monday next week for this candle to complete. So, but the last candle, which closed on Monday, yeah, we did close below the line. Look at that. Woohoo! We are well below that line. We took a dive. We took a dip. We went in. We went in, both feet in. That's a fact. Something I said in the last show, that we did not want that to happen. And now the question in everybody's mind is, now what? We didn't want that to happen, Degen. That is not what we wanted. We wanted to bounce off the red line. We wanted to take momentum and bounce off to the moon. What is going on? Why we are not bouncing? Why we are not moving up? Well, let me tell you. Because the market will do what the market will do, and we are here just to report on what the market does. And I will show you some key indicators that tells us that this move is not yet completed, and the wise thing to do right now is to sit on your hands and wait for the move. Now, with that said, if you are a person, if you are an individual that for some reason you have been watching, you have been seeing Bitcoin crawl out of the grave since last November, and let's say that for whatever reason you're still on the fence. Let's say that for whatever reason you're still on the sidelines. Well, let me tell you something. The market is giving you an opportunity. Yes, this is an opportunity. This is what I see here. An opportunity. Why? Because you were not supposed to be able to buy again at these prices. We were supposed to bounce off the red line, but we didn't bounce. So now you got better prices. That's the bottom line. And you may wonder, but what if we continue to go down? Well, while that is always a possibility. That is always a possibility. I must show you the technical analysis that tells me that that is not the case. So as you guys know, on this channel, we rely heavily in Elliott Wave's 5-wave impulse. So Elliott Wave, 5-wave impulse. What is that, Degen? So it's these lines that you see here. If you want to learn more about how Elliott Wave works and the rules behind Elliott Wave and how accurate and how amazing this indicator and this style of technical analysis is, you should spend some time in YouTube, spend some time with ChatGPT learning about Elliott Wave and Fibonacci trend extensions and how they can combine, give you a powerful roadmap of where the market is going. But today, we're not here to teach you about Elliott Waves. We're here just to show you something that is important for you to understand. And for those of you that know Elliott Waves and understand at least the basic rules, you will see this playing out actually quite beautifully. And that, what am I talking about? So as we have been crawling out of this wave, we're forming this beautiful 5-wave impulse pattern that should take us to around $35,000, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, before having a retracement that can take us through the halving and into the real bull market with a target of $80,000 based on the 5.3 diminishing formula target. But how do we get there? Before we can get to the $80,000, we have to crawl all the way through here, go through the halvening, have the actual news and triggers that will make things pump and actually pump. But if you're not yet in the rocket, you want to buy here or you want to buy here? This is the opportunity to position yourself. Now, why I do not think we're going to see any further downside? Because we're just following the Elliott waves, and there is a rule that we cannot break, and we have not yet broken that rule. These right here, let me put it better, right? Well, there's a double top right there. So either of the two candles will work, but I want you to look at this. So this is the top of the one that goes through this double top wick candle, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a ray. I'm gonna put it right on the top of the candle, and then I'm just gonna draw a line that goes right through the top of the candle. Now we can see that this is the top of the candle. A basic Elliott wave rules dictate that wave 4, so we have wave 1, we have wave 2, then we have wave 3, right? And then we have wave 4. Wave 4 is coming down. So you need to see right here. Let me accommodate it a little bit better so you can see the chart completely. All right, let me put it this way. Maybe you can see the full move. So you have wave 1 coming up to the top of the 200 weekly moving average, creating a top, a local top. Then we came down, retested some zones, created a wave 2 on an ABC pattern. I can go down to other ranges to see if you want to see it. Did a dragonfly doji. This is a dragonfly doji candle. This is an engulfing candle breaking through the 200 weekly moving average. Now we wanted to retest. So when you break out of a resistance zone, usually you want to break it and then come down to test it, which is what we were assuming that it was going to happen. But now, thanks to Gary, thanks to a coordinated attack on the crypto market, which should have seen as a black swan event, we are seeing downward pressures that is taking us below the 200-week moving average. But here's the deal. I want you to look at this. This is FTX. Look at the candle of FTX. Look at the candle of Binance and Coinbase going down literally on the same day. So when FTX went down, the market reacted heavily. But this reaction does not smell to me like a black swan event. Yes, it is a downward event. Yes, it is a short-term, bearish momentum. Yes, we are going through the 200 weekly moving average, and yes, we did close below that. But I want you to look at this line. We bounced off the top of the one. Say what? Wait, say that again. Yes, we bounced off the top of the one, which means that we have not broken any single rule. The play continues on, and the next candle is opening bullish, baby, and we continue to ride this wave until we break below. We gotta break below the one for the move, for the count to be invalidated. Until we break below the one, we have not broken shit yet. Therefore, we continue on the move. Now, we are in dangerous territory. Yes, we are on uncharted territory right now. As we speak, as I come live to you, we are right now, in the middle of the week on a bullish week, but more like an indecisive indecisive week, right? So we gotta wait until this play out, but do not be surprised if we remain a couple weeks down here until we get more clarity from the US regulators, because this is a manipulated downwards move based upon an attack that was coordinated by an rogue US regulator, aka Gary Gensler. So don't be surprised that, we may go sideways for a couple weeks, if not a couple months. I'm estimating 90 days. I have a 90-day window that I'm right now looking at. I even came out this morning and I announced to all our community members that we're pausing the launch of the Mula token and the phase 2 of our mint, because there is too much uncertainty in the market due to the actions of this rogue US regulator. And it will not be wise nor smart for us to launch our token and everything that we have planned in our roadmap, while we are in such dire market conditions. All our technology is ready. We continue to build. We continue to work with our community inside Discord. We continue to release updates to them. Last night we released an update on the Degen wallet that is beautiful for, we are saving you on gas better than other wallets. We're also coming soon with the release of, we got hardware wallet integration coming for the wallet as well. So we're going to continue to work. We're going to continue to develop with all our community members, grinding every day inside Discord, and coming live here every day for our Web3 Morning Motivation Show, and every Wednesday for our Bitcoin technical analysis, and every Saturday for our Forest Canopy Consult. That is a private event inside Discord only for community members. But I'm looking at a 90-day window at least in which this could go sideways very easily, because everything that touches government takes time. Here in the crypto space, we love to move fast, and I am the first that love to be from branch to branch, like the Degen ape that I am. But the reality of the market is the reality of the market, and this market right now is being moved by a government action. And if there is anything that we know about government actions, is that they take time. They don't move at the same speed we move. They don't move with the same ease we move. They don't move in the way we move. They don't care about this space the way we care. So this can take easily a couple months to develop, and we here at the Forest, we are ready. We're born ready, because we have the heart of a warrior, the heart of the ape, king of the forest, looking over the horizon and guiding us through the canopy, through the trails, through the wilderness. So we are not worried, but we're watching very closely what's going on. So we're gonna go sideways, and I don't know exactly until when, but we're watching until when. And when that happens, then it's all system go. That's the beauty of being ready, because we got the whales, we got the market makers, we got everything to make the Mula token one of the best tokens that hits the market. But we're not gonna, miss our shot. We're not gonna release such a powerful utility coin into the market unless we know that the market is going through a good condition for us to release it. Right now, these market conditions has proven to be one of the toughest ones, even for the best ones out there. If you're looking at other projects releasing, you can see that even the best of the best are taking a beating. But it's not because they're bad, it's not because we're bad, it's not because the crypto industry is not the best industry that has seen the face of Earth since the birth of the internet. It's because we have a rogue US regulator doing a coordinated attack, because the powers that be needs money, the government needs money, and they want to flood the market with T-bills. We have spoken about the T-bills here. Last show, we spoke about it. So understand the reasoning of what's happening, because that tells us it's just momentary. In 3 months, we're going to look back and we're just going to be, laughing at this. We're going to be laughing our asses off as how this lizard guy, Gary Gensler, controlled, the puppet of the puppet master. Attempted to take down crypto, and he failed miserably. And I gotta be honest. Up until now, I'm a guy that, I know that several conspiracy theories have become true. I'm aware of them, most of the conspiracy theories out there usually, become true. But there's some of them that when you hear them, you think immediately outlandish. You say outlandish. There's several conspiracy theories that when you hear them, you go like, who knows? Is the earth flat? Who knows? Right? Shit, I don't know. But there are others that when you hear them, you go, no way, no, man. What? You say that there are lizard people? You say that there's people that are being controlled by lizards inside? Man, I don't know if I want to believe that. I don't know if I believe that. But I gotta tell you something. After watching a picture of Gary Gensler, and you look closely into his eyes, or if you see him talk on any interview, the way he moves, the way he talks, his eyes, look at his eyes. He doesn't have a soul. There is no soul. Look, like for reals. People think I'm crazy. I may be. But I challenge you to look any of the interviews from that guy right now and look at his eyes, man. It's like he looks like a freaking lizard, like a demon. I don't know, man. That guy is possessed by something. I don't know what it is. But then you look at him and he kind of looks like a lizard. So I don't know. But I kind of starting to believe a little bit on those lizard, people conspiracy theories after watching how our good old friend Gary it's going rogue and crazy on all this. Either way, guys, this is about it. This is gonna wrap it up. We can see where we're going. We are below the 200-week moving average. Of course, we want to get above that as soon as possible. I hope that we can do that within the first 2 or 3 weeks, but that is yet to be seen. There is nothing that says that, we can easily, start ranging. We can start, ranging here and be there for a while, and we have to be ready for that. We have to be ready for that. So we're gonna keep watching closely. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for tuning in and letting us come into into your device, for letting us come into your device and allowing us to see. I should have gone too fast there, and I need to change the song now just because that's how I am. But you need to understand that we're hustlers here. We're hustlers, and we just want to make things amazing, and we're going to be coming up every day. We're going to keep watching. We're going to keep seeing what's going on, and then we're going to make decisions based on what happens every day. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all on the next Bitcoin Technical. Degen Forest Bitcoin Technical Analysis is your boy, Degen Ape. And remember, gains are nothing. Freedom is everything.
Ever since I dropped.
That's not the one. I'm gonna go with dog then.
Coming up, bad news for savers, as even those with high-interest savings accounts are seeing their money disappear thanks to inflation. But first, we'll detail every possible thing you could die from. He's a rational investor, dividend digester, saves some of his paycheck just like all his ancestors. Him looking for high yields? That's never the case. He's seeking 6% return, slow and steady wins the race. When he checks his accounts just to see what they're fielding, it's like driving in Maryland, ain't nobody yielding. What is he to do? He shouldn't be in a drought, so he visits his advisor just to sort it all out. Inflation's higher than your bond rate, that's what I was fearing. So your savings account is slowly disappearing, and your CDs are pointless. That's not very funny. What would you like me to do? Put it all in dog money. Dog money, dog money, dog money, dog money. I'm trading it in for dog money, dog money. more base, 2 more museums, 3 more walls, 4 more Supremes, 5 more stadiums. We're all out of fiat. Can you take trillions of these and go and make a zero? We pay our debts in our currency that might be unfurled if it's no longer the reserve currency of the world. Confidence in the dollar is permanent. Just ask any scholar. People are exchanging their dollars for dog money. Dog money? Dog money. Dog money. We trading it in for dog money. Dog money. Dog money. Dog